Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. It is Christmas Eve day, and I am out in a small town here in Northeast Ohio, just taking a walk around, and there is a local coin shop over here that I am friendly with the owner of it, and I was going to walk in there in a second here since he's open. I closed my store for a few days because I needed a few days off, and I'm enjoying a couple days with my friends and family and enjoying the holiday and getting a little bit of a break from the commotion of my shop. But, excuse me, but I'm going to go walk into his shop in a couple seconds here, and I want to ask him, this is a smaller town than my shop's in, I want to ask him what is going on in his shop and what he's seeing with precious metals, if it's the same. So I'm going to go in there and talk to him in a second. I love these little towns, you know, they're just so quaint and beautiful. I'm going to flip the camera around here. They put up beautiful little Christmas trees like that, or a big Christmas tree actually. Let me adjust this for you. There you go. I mean, look how cool it is. I mean, we don't see that too much anymore in most towns. But really today, I wanted to talk to you about a topic that I haven't seen brought up, and I think it's really important, and it might rub some of you guys the wrong way. I'm just letting you know right now, even though it really shouldn't. And that the question is, are you too old to be stacking anymore? Is there a cutoff? Do you think there's actually a cutoff in reality of when you should stop stacking silver and gold just due to age and how much time you have left? And I think it's a really important topic, and I'm going to talk to you about that in a couple of minutes. And you know, don't take too much offense to it because it's not as bad as it seems. But let me go walk over there. I'm going to go walk into that coin shop and see what's going on over there, and you know, see if he'll talk to me on camera. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. I just walked into this small local little coin shop here in a small town in Northeast Ohio, and I'm talking to my friend here. His name is Jake. He's actually the manager of this store for a buddy of mine who owns this business. It's a similar business to mine, jewelry and coin shop. And, you know, he's been a little bit busy since I've been here. I walked in, and he agreed to go on camera. So, Jake, I got a question for you.
What's going on, Scott?
Oh, you know, just enjoying my day off, man.
Yeah. Oh, lucky you.
I know. Everybody said you should open, but you know what? I didn't care today. I needed the day off.
I don't hardly blame you with it. The way things have been going the last couple, the last month ever since the election's been insane.
Crazy, man. And, you know, so I was telling my viewers, and I was kind of wondering, you know, as to precious metals.
Yeah.
What have you been seeing lately with silver and gold, specifically silver? Like, I've noticed a big change. What have you been seeing with it lately?
So in regards to silver, it's definitely slowed down. Like right before the election with it, you could not buy and sell enough of it with it. I mean, every day people were buying dozens to hundreds of ounces at a time. And then, you know, silver was, gosh, it was like 34 an ounce or something like that with it. Metals were high. Then the election results happened. Metals came crashing down. And ever since, it's basically been a trickle. We've sold a little bit here and there with it. We've definitely been buying more than we've been selling.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get to, because a lot of dealers I've spoken to, a lot of customers, even in my shop, it seems like there's a lot more people selling it right now. And I was wondering if it was the same over here.
Yeah, a lot of people have been selling with it. And the kind of the worst part about it is the people that have been selling it are, you can clearly tell they don't want to sell it, but they have to sell it.
Well, that's an interesting sign, because they obviously need money. I mean,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I still feel like we're about to go into a recession, but I'm no economist, so I don't know.
Neither am I. I always tell people I'm a businessman. I just do whatever I can day to day with it. But you still notice things with it that can put anyone on edge. You know, but that being said, it hasn't fully stopped. Like, people are still coming in and buying it. Yeah. You know, you'll sell a 10-ounce bar here and there with it. You know,
yeah,
Christmas
to
comes
me.
in. Yeah.
I just literally, because I have a customer that wants some 10-ounce bars, and believe it or not, I don't have any. I got a lot of rounds I got a lot of different increments of silver in my shop, but I, excuse me, but I didn't have any 10-ounce bars. So, you know, here's Jake. And
Yeah.
he just hooked me up with some 10-ounce bars for my customer. You see, guys, I'm always thinking about you. You know, you come to my store, you know, I'm always paying attention to what you guys want.
He takes care of his customers. And I'll give him that much.
So, yeah, that's, you know, I just wanted to introduce you to the channel. I know you're a very big numismatic guy.
Absolutely.
Much more than I am. And I think in the future, maybe we'll talk some coins.
I would
But
love to.
the topic of this video, which is, I'm going to piss probably some guys off, was, is there an age you're too old to keep stacking? And I know you're younger than me, much younger than me, but you know, it's a valid point, and I don't know. We'll see. I might get some hate emails about it after this video.
What's social media without a couple of hate emails?
That's
right.
I'm used to it. But yeah, so yeah, thanks for coming on the channel. I appreciate taking out your time. I know you want to get out of here soon and go have fun with your family, and I appreciate it.
Not a problem at all. It's always a pleasure, Scott. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
You
buddy.
too, man.
Merry Christmas to you.
Okay, guys. Well, that was Jake, a really, really knowledgeable young man about specifically numismatics. As a matter of fact, whenever I have a question about something I'm not sure of, I actually call him and we'll text him some photographs because that kid just sits there and studies coins like you wouldn't believe, and he's very, very smart when it comes to coins. And I think I'll have him on the channel maybe some more because he seemed to do pretty well on video. And we'll talk about some other coin-related stuff. But back to the topic, which I know some of you might be a little bit upset that I'm talking about it, but it needs to be spoken about. And if you would, before I get too much hate, would you please like and subscribe to my videos? It's helping my channel grow, and I do appreciate you guys watching. But I want to ask you, is there actually, do you think there's a time when you need to just stop stacking because of your age? You know, at some point, none of us are going to be here anymore. And, you know, I have quite a few senior customers that are, you know, constantly coming to my shop to buy silver. I have quite a few actually, that are over the age of 80. And the only problem I see with it is that, you know, the time. I mean, nobody knows how long you're going to be here, but, you know, the older you get, obviously, you got to think about that. And there's a couple guys specifically I'm thinking of, and I'm hopeful that they have a plan. And now what I mean by that is, you know, if you're stacking because you think it's imminent that the US dollar is going to collapse, and you don't have a plan for your silver if it doesn't happen right away, which it probably won't happen right away, what happens to your stacks of silver and gold? Now, I know most of you guys will say, well, I'm leaving it to my kids, my family, my wife, whatever. And we've talked about that in this channel before. And you really need to have a good plan in place and make sure that your kids actually know what to do with this stuff when you're no longer with us. Because if they don't, they're going to walk into some, who knows what, shady little shop somewhere, some seedy coin shop or pawn shop, and they're going to sell it for whatever they offer them because they don't have any knowledge of it. So please, please educate your kids, if that's who you're going to leave it to, educate them on what to do with it. Leave them actually a written plan, maybe, and let them know exactly what they should do with it. But if you're above, you know, a certain age and you have no plan in place, and even worse, you have nobody to leave it to. I have one customer like that. I think he's about 70, and he has quite a bit of precious metals. He has no wife, he's not married, and he has no children. And the whole thought for this video came up because I was talking to him the other day, and I asked him, if God forbid something happens to you, where's all your stuff go? And he literally said, I don't know. And I'm like, well, that's, you know, that's crazy, because that would mean probably the state will come in and just confiscate it. I'm not sure how it works if you have no family members or anybody that would legally be allowed to take it, I don't know what happens to it. So the whole topic of this video is not to make anybody mad, okay? It's just, I want people to live in reality. And I try to bring you stuff that's realistic, not hyped up nonsense. And I'm not saying that any of you that believe that the collapse of the US dollar is imminent are wrong, because you may very well be right. But you should also realize that if you are wrong, what happens then? Because, you know, that is obviously a very big problem. Even if you're younger, you know, even if you're 40 years old, 35 years old, you know, things happen in life you just don't know. Just make sure that you have some kind of plan in place for your metals, so they go to somebody you love, somebody you care about, in case the worst thing happens. And of course, if the US dollar were to collapse anytime soon, you'd be in good shape with your stacks of precious metals. So this was just a thought. Please leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. This wasn't meant to make anybody angry. It's just reality. And, you know, we'll see what happens in this new coming year. But for the time being, I wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoy the holidays with your family and friends. And we'll see what happens in 2025 with precious metals. But I think everything for the long run looks really good, guys. So keep on stacking. So until the next video, guys, have a great holiday. Thank you.